It is now June the 14th, 2022, and we're going to go back down to the Takoma Park Police Department and request an incident report on April the 28th, 2022. We have contacted several government agencies who have informed us that the police department, upon request, must give me a copy of that incident report. So, let's go down here and see how much corruption is still going on in this police department of them refusing to give those documents to me. As I stated, we went to court on Friday the 10th, and the lawyer doesn't even have a copy of this incident report. The judge didn't see a copy of the incident report. So let's find out where this incident report is. This is one of the most corruptive police departments I've come across. Making up their own charges, falsifying documents, trying to intimidate people and harassing them. But I would like a copy of this incident report of April the 28th, 2022, where they came in to allegedly evict me and then charge me with trespassing. But the funny thing about it is, when they came to evict me, I never even received any eviction papers. But they state in the police report, the charging document, that's what they were doing. But yet and still, they didn't give me any eviction papers. Matter of fact, there are no eviction papers filed with the courts. So, let's go down here and see if we can get this incident report. I know they hate to see me keep coming down here, but they brought this on themselves. And believe me, it's just the beginning. I see we got the chief and the assistant chief here. City manager is here. Why? All these people are using taxpayer dollars to get these big cars, gas them up. Burning up the taxpayers' dollars. Hello, how you doing?
Not bad. How can I help you?
I would like to get a copy of an incident report.
An incident report?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a date or an incident
Huh?
number?
April the 28th, 2022.
I can do cash. I'm easy. Yeah, either way.
And do you have an address?
Upstairs.
Huh?
Do you have an
You sure?
address?
6530 New Hampshire Avenue.
20, right?
I'm going to see what I can find for you.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. This is the lair of terrorists in this place here. Extortion and straight terrorism. Please ask about our badges. Stickers for kids. Get real.
Sure, it's Matthew Gorman, G-O-R-M-A-N.
See, they stuck in the past. They still got these old pictures and stuff from here. A town that's stuck in the past. Takoma Park Neighborhood Service.
All right, thank you.
These people are so funny.
Take care.
How you doing, man?
I'm all right, yourself?
All right. This is Mayberry at its finest. Look at this shit. Mayberry at its finest.
I put the request forward from the records department. I'm just waiting to hear back from them.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. This right here is what it's all about. Extorting money from the citizen.
Okay, I'll let him know. Sir?
I heard what he said. I heard what this clown said. This sergeant told me he don't know what my problem is. My problem is getting justice. My problem is they're not following their own protocol.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're not working at the Seventh-day Adventist today? You're not doing security work at the Seventh-day Adventist today? He got the nerve to tell me he don't know what my problem is. My problem is dealing with corruption inside of a dirty police department. That's what my problem is. My problem is people who are not even following their own protocol and rules. I'm entitled to an incident report.
Hello.
How you doing? What's your name?
Press love?
Preslove. I need that incident report. I'm entitled to that. So I would like a copy of the incident report of April the 28th, 2022. I know it's on that public information that was denied, but I'm entitled. The lawyers, the judges, the other police say I'm entitled to come back here and get a copy of it.
When you say it was denied, you already submitted
The
request.
under the freedom of information.
Yes.
Okay, your lawyer, who doesn't know the law, said that she wasn't going to give me any of that. But I am entitled to that incident report, and I'm coming here today and asking for it.
Okay, let me get somebody in command to come out and talk to you, because I don't have any.
Oh, you're still didn't.
You already submitted the request, and the custodian of records already denied it. I mean, there's nothing else that I can do.
So you're denying it again. I just want it on
I'm
record.
not denying anything. I'm telling you, I'm going to get you someone to come out and talk
Listen
to
to
you
me.
and explain to you.
Don't get defensive with
Oh,
me,
I'm
because
not.
it ain't you.
No,
I just want to make sure I get it on record that Takoma Park Police is denying an incident report, which they're supposed to give to me anyway upon request. Now, I've been to the courthouse, I've been to the police department, and the lawyer, and they say come back here and get it. They're supposed to give it to me if I ask for it, and I just want to get it on record that they're going to deny it.
Okay.
So I understand.
And so someone told you to come here and talk to who so you can pick up the report.
The records people.
Okay.
They say all I had to do was come to the front desk and ask for an incident report of that day, and they're supposed to just hand it to you.
Okay, go ahead, have a seat, and let me look for my supervisor. I'm not sure if she's in today.
Who is that? That Holmes lady?
Yes, she's my supervisor. So let me get her.
Okay. Okay, I'll wait.
Okay.
I'll wait.
Yeah. If you could just
I'm
on
chilling.
the side or something, just
Yeah, I'm gonna move out y'all way so y'all can do the business on Mayberry.
Okay.
Yeah.
One second.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. These people here are so corrupt. I've talked to everybody, and they say come back here, and they're supposed to give me a copy of the incident report. Since I'm the defendant in it, I have a right to know what was written up in that report. Let's see if they deny it and refuse to give it to me. So anytime you get arrested and charged with something, make sure you get a copy of the incident report, because that's what they wrote up to sustain a probable cause for you to be charged. Now these people are saying they're not going to even give me that, and I just want it on record from the police, not the lawyer, because I'm going to do what I got to do to get her disbarred. She refused to honor the Freedom of Information Act. She says there is a criminal investigation going on. Okay, if that's the case, then, but this here, there's certain things she could give me. And one of them is the incident report, so I can see how you came about to charge me. He's gonna tell me he doesn't know what the problem is. Corruption is the problem. Pure corruption. And it's time the town people understand what is truly going on. This is June the 14th, 2022, and we're down here at the Takoma Park Police Department requesting the incident report of April the 28th, 2022, which on request of any citizen or a defendant or a person who's been charged can come to any police department and request that incident report. So let's see if they give it to me. And that incident report is right back there in the records department. All they got to do is make a copy. You a police officer? Oh. Here's another one impersonating a police officer. On his chest he has police, but he's not a police officer. And that's what goes on in this police department. They walk around with these shirts on saying police. They're not police officers. And in the state of Maryland, you cannot have any insignia on you saying that you're a police officer. And why that is, that's anywhere in the United States. Just say he goes into a 7-Eleven, and the 7-Eleven, while he's in there, is being robbed. The clerk thinks there's a police officer in there because on his chest it says police, but he's not a police officer. And the clerk may do something stupid because they feel that there's a police officer inside of the 7-Eleven with them. Who's liable for that incident? He should be, because he's walking around impersonating a police officer with that insignia on his chest saying police, where he's really not a police officer. And it is a criminal offense for that. But in this town of Takoma Park, the chief of police, the mayor, the city council allows these individuals to walk around with these shirts saying police. And this is why the government of Maryland should think real hard and long or start taking control of these little towns. He says he's a parking enforcement officer. So I guess they're gonna make me wait now. Like that gonna mean something. The young lady, she's in that office back there. You got the chief of police, you got the assistant chief of police, you got the city manager. I'm pretty sure even that sergeant can come out here and tell me they're not going to give it to me. That's all I want to hear from your mouth. You're refusing to give me documents that I'm entitled to from your office. I'm the defendant, and I would like to know how you came about charging me, the probable cause of charging me with the charges you made. And the only way I'm going to figure that out is get the incident report. They don't want to give it up because it was fraudulently wrote up, fictitiously wrote up, and that's what this police department here does. Write up false police reports. That's why so many of their cases get thrown out of court. Because when the real police and the real prosecutors and the lawyers look at it, none of it makes any sense. And this is why you have to start suing these people. And when the town people get tired of being sued and their money coming, their taxes are getting raised, they'll start doing something themselves. And to the tax people, you really got to start taking this immunity away from these individuals and let the citizens go after the person that violates their rights into their pocket, not the taxpayers' pockets. How you come and serve an eviction in 1 minute with no eviction papers, the next minute you're charging a person with trespassing, even though there's a contract, the person's been there 3 years. The owner said they never called, nobody in. But yet and still, to cover their ass or try to cover their ass, as I told you before this started, they were going to do their best to keep these documents away from me. But I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them. I'm going to get the video. I've already got the statement from the owner that he never called. He never authorized any of this. They made a contract with the owner on April the 28th to do security work for the property. The same time they conjured up this foolishness. You a police officer? Huh? What's with that? Huh?
What did the other lady tell you?
You know that you're impersonating a police officer wearing it, right?
Didn't you already say that before?
I'm going to say it every time because you're committing a crime.
Okay.
Under Maryland law, you see what I'm saying? Because they're in Takoma Park, a corrupt entity, they think they can get away with this. She's not even a police officer. She's an office clerk. And she's wearing Takoma Park Police insignia on her chest, which is a crime in the state of Maryland. And the arrogance of these individuals in here. She gonna tell me, then I ask somebody that. I'll ask anybody who's wearing that shirt, are you a police officer? And she says no. But she's wearing an insignia stating that she's a Takoma Park police officer. It's somebody who didn't know, and this is why they wear it. I'm gonna tell you why they wear it. They wear it because there are a lot of foreigners in this little town who, when they see that, they automatically think they're in authority. That's the assistant chief right there. That's the captain, the one that told them not to tell me anything. Now they're having a meeting. They don't want to get this paperwork up. They do not want to give this paperwork up. That's the captain that told them, don't tell me anything about the cars that are being towed when I got out of jail, when I tried to come down and retrieve all these vehicles out of here. That's the captain right there. That's the assistant chief of police. This is a cesspool of corruption. You have an office person walking around with a Takoma Park insignia on her chest. You have a parking enforcement guy walking around with a Takoma Park insignia on his chest, and none of them are police officers. And under Maryland's law, they are impersonating police officers. He back there pointing at me, talking about the guy there. Such corruption. One of them two right there could have came and told me they're not going to give me the paperwork. What's the big deal? If you're going to give it to me, you're going to give it to me. If you're not going to give it to me, you're not going to give it to me. This guy right here, he has an insignia. He's the parking enforcement guy. So when he runs up on a person, a foreigner, who don't know the law, see on his chest, who doesn't know the difference, they think he's a police officer. The black female, she works in the office back there and walking around with a Takoma Park insignia on it. But where's the governor of this state? Where's the state attorney for this state who allows this to go on? I'm surprised more people haven't sued this little town for all the junk that's going on in it. But then again, I understand why, because the retaliation, they don't want the backlash from them. People who know me know I enjoy this. When you're right, you're right. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Now you just had a captain, the chief of police. Everybody pointed to come back to the police department and get the incident report. Let's see if they give it to me. They love to play this waiting game. So be patient when you go into police departments. They play this waiting game of making you wait. As you see, it's 10 o'clock. Children are still in the place.
Okay, so I was told that yes, your request was denied, and if you want to submit like a complaint or anything, you can go ahead and do it with the Public Information Committee. And here's the information.
So what I'm saying is this: that you're gonna. I don't want that. You're denying me the incident report. Takoma Park Police Department is denying me today that incident report.
Right.
Okay, I don't want that. I just want it on record that you know you're supposed to give it to me, right? As a defense.
You already made a request.
No.
It was already denied.
I'm saying I requested all that other stuff, but an incident report. Since I'm the defendant, I have a right to come into a police station and request that paperwork to find out where y'all got y'all probable cause from. And every police department told me, and the judge and the lawyers told me to come back here and get it. You have to give it to me. But you're denying, the police department is denying that to me today, June the 14th, 2022. Am I correct?
Correct.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Have a good one.
You too. As you hear, they have denied me that information. I'm telling you, this is one of the most corrupt police departments around. You're going to give me more paperwork to fill out so you can keep saying no? Come on, man. Here's a police officer right here. I never seen a police officer that didn't have a gun. That's the city manager's car right there. This is the assistant chief of police. And this is the chief of police car. All on the taxpayer dollars. So again, we have been denied documentation. This is the corruption that takes place in this police department. I'm the defendant trying to figure out where you come up with your probable cause, and they're refusing to give those documents to me. Well, let's see if they gave them to the prosecutors, because in discovery, we're requesting that document. Like I say, I'm going to get it one way or another. That's what they fail to realize. Everything I ask for, I'm going to get one way or another. And it's all going to be settled up there in Greenbelt. They took that long to go back there and conjure up some paperwork to bring out to me. Some more foolish paperwork. Stay tuned.